I like to subscribe to all that. You know what time it is. It's Netflix time. This movie is called Troll Hunters: Rise of the Titans. Now, apparently, this movie is based off a collection of series that dates all the way back to 2018. So, hell, I might even get a little lost bringing you back up to speed, but I'll do the best I can. Spoiler alert, let's just get it. So, we got this six-eyed monster here that's about to tell us the story of the tales of Antarctica, or Arcadia. So apparently back then it was beef between two different types of trolls. He had this wizard by the name of Merlin who made this amulet. And it's actually supposed to be a troll hunter amulet. But it's never been controlled by a human before until the day we meet this guy. This guy named James has the power now to become the troll hunter. Then he goes through a bunch of adventures with his friends Tobias and Claire. They smash a bunch of demons and trolls in their way. But unfortunately, James couldn't save himself. And apparently James got hit by some dark magic or something. And then these wizards came out of nowhere and ended up destroying the troll amulet. These three wizards are standing back ready for the beef. But then to everybody's surprise, one of the wizards turned good. Chick named Nari. And she wasn't having that shit. And now the other two are on the hunt for Nari. They want to use some type of thing called the Genesis Seal. They need her to get the seal so they can form these titans. And these titans have the power to reshape the entire planet. So the thing is, the world's in danger and they need the troll hunter, but apparently he ain't the troll hunter no more because his amulet broke. So apparently he saved the world countless times, but now he needs to do it again. But he ain't got the powers no more, so how he gonna do this? Now all of a sudden you got this guy and Nari on the daggone subway. It was only a matter of time for the wizard niggas found her. Yeah, they ready for the beef. And Jim's girl Claire come to save them. She got teleportation powers. Jim trying to fight niggas off, but that shield barely doing shit. He needs the amulet. Now Tobias was supposed to stop the train at a certain point for some reason, but he ends up breaking the brake stick. These niggas in the truck, they got supposed to have some type of genetic power grid. Since the train didn't stop, they weren't able to attach it, so now they got to follow the power source. Bottom line, shit goes haywire, and they end up kidnapping Mari, but not before he transformed his body into hers and vice versa. I don't know why Dukesy has the power to do that. Maybe I should have watched the damn show before watching this movie, but anyway. They get called in by the police for questioning and whatnot. They probably thinking to themselves, why the fuck she can't just teleport him out of there? The thing is, when she uses it, it drains a lot of her power. So therefore, there you go. Then these Men in Black niggas come in talking about something, yeah, yo, we the FBI, yo, we gotta take the prisoners. Turns out they actually called the crew, they supposed to be helping him. But then the cover's blown because one shows he's a fucking robot. Bottom line, they end up breaking the hell out. Then we get to this flying castle, where Jim is healing from his wounds and he's pretty bad out. That's his mom, and that's his science teacher apparently. But he somehow turned into a demon or something. Anyway, they love each other and they think about getting married. And Jim's trying to get his confidence back because he don't think he could be the troll hunter anymore. Then his boo Claire comes to cheer him up. So apparently with the transformation spell, Dukesy is now Nari and vice versa. She's always been a happy little wizard going around hugging cats. But he says apparently the spell won't hold long. The whole reason he even did it in the first place is because they need Nari's intellect to open up the Genesis gates so all the wizards can release the Titans. Then a spaceship comes out of nowhere, and we see this chick is supposed to be some type of princess on another planet. Apparently her and this guy Steve had a thing within the show, and she was accompanied by somebody who apparently was somebody else named Pepperjack. So apparently within the show they've kissed 7 times. If they kiss 7 times on her planet, that means somebody becomes pregnant. But the lady doesn't get pregnant. Yes, apparently he gets pregnant. Yeah, I don't get it either. Let's just carry on. So Jim gets to the round table to explain everything about the Titans and whatnot. And they gotta figure out some way to stop all this shit. Meanwhile, the wizards try to conduct the ceremony, not realizing that that's not Nari, that's actually Duche with the whole mind transfer thing. But they figured it out, now they're trying to reverse the curse, which they ended up being successful at. But not before she told them some valuable information about the 9th quadrant or something. So now that Nari's got her mind back, they gotta hurry up and find the wizards before they release the Titans. Claire and the purple teleports in there, but they don't find nothing. Then they tap into their superpowers and realize it's all an illusion, these guys are still here. So they lift up some type of barrier that they were hiding in. And they found the wizards! Through all this time, he said somebody fixed the amulet, he ended up getting it back, but when he tried to make the commands, it didn't work. But the wizards did the right commands and summoned the Titans. Oh no! This one got this big ass Titan made out of ice, this one got a Titan made out of the earth, and the other one's got the Titan made out of molten rock and lava, fire. Now the thing is, these Titans are in 3 different parts of the world. Our heroes gotta make sure they don't come together. Because if they do, it'll pretty much erase the world and start from scratch. They watching on the news, this motherfucker Steve's pregnant and shit. This shit's weird. So Jim's trying to find this sword called Excalibur, but she's thinking to herself, just in case this doesn't work, she's got a secret weapon in the fallback plan. But she really will get the humans to another planet and get them to safety. Jim's like, fuck all that, we ain't running away, we gotta stand and fight. But if push comes to shove, we'll go along with Shorty's plan. While they're doing that, she's about to deploy the secret weapon. Then Steve finds out he might be having more than one kid. It's like, what? Oh, just a kiss? Like, what the fuck? Jim gets a little bit of alone time with his boo Claire and all that good shit. Then we got these niggas that's about to help out. They go look for this green crystal or something. Apparently this crystal's supposed to be able to tell the future or whatever. Anyway, they have to do that shit. They get to the spot so they can mark the spot off on the wall, and they teleport to a whole nother dimension of Chinatown without her using the portal. Meanwhile, the other niggas going out to fight Titans. Jim's got a bunch of bombs he's gonna light that shit up with. He's gotta use a rope or arrow to connect the Titan with because he can't fly over there towards it, because if he does, His wings will freeze up and they'll just fall straight to the ground. Unfortunately, when he was doing this, the rope broke. He was about to fall. His man saves his life and they had to fall into the ground. Meanwhile, other niggas fighting a Nari-controlled Titan. But the Titan has her under mind control, so she's not aware of what she's doing. And she ends up getting to death, god damn it. There's nothing they can do about it. And then this nigga's about to go risk his life with the bombs. He sacrificed himself to blow up the Ice Titan. But it regenerated and came back to life, so therefore he risked his life for nothing. They're all distraught. It's crazy. Then he asks a question about his dad, and mom's like, yeah, we basically don't know nothing about his dad, so we still don't know. So like, bottom line is, we gonna be alright. Then we get back to the crew trying to get the green crystal. This random dude's been protecting it, or basically making sure nobody steals it, because that's all he does is look at it. They're like, fuck all that, give us the damn crystal, we get the hell up out of here. Then we go to the bridge. Now apparently this bridge needs to be safe because this is where the portal is for Claire and the rest of the people to get back where they were at. But then they get interrupted by the molten lava titan, then they get ready for beef. So this is the part where apparently she called on her secret weapon. The gun robot, specifically called Gun Robot. He held them off for a little bit, and he even thought they almost beat him. But they got caught off guard. The Titan got back and he got his candy-ass whip, causing all types of pain and punishment. While this is going on, they got to that certain part of the bridge for Claire and them to get back, and they all came back. Except the cat and his dad. He's like, fuck that shit, we about to run this country, let's get it. Meanwhile, they do some type of sorcery and go back to Arcadia with the green crystal. Found Nari Titan in Mexico somewhere. He gets that they use his mind power control stuff to return Nari back to normal, even though she still has the Titan. She's gonna lose a lot of her power to teleport her and the entire Titan somewhere. They end up teleporting themselves and the Titan all the way back to Arcadia, where the Ice Titan just happens to be at. They got the beef and end up killing themselves in the process. So there you go, both Titans done deal dead as shit. So the three Titans can't form, so they can't destroy the Earth, right? But Blinky read this shit wrong. Apparently only need one Titan, and as long as they find the Heartstone, then it becomes crazy. So we got one Titan left that's on his way to the Heartstone right now. And of course it's gotta be the Molten Lava Mayhem, nigga. The last of the Titans. Good thing is they found the Excalibur Stone. Bad thing is Jim couldn't pull it out. Then all of a sudden see the Heartstone coming out the ground. You know the Titan is doing this shit. That means he must be close. Steve's still holding on to the babies. I know you're thinking to yourselves, where are they gonna come out at? Ugh. No, fuck all that. You don't even want to know where they're gonna come out at. So Jim gets some psychological meaning where the 9 prophecies or whatever like that are meaning all of them. So he tells all of them to touch the stone while he pulls the sword again. He pulls it out and then he becomes Excalibur. Then he gets the green crystal out of it. Tells his man to fix that shit with the amulet, get it cracking. Now it's time to go whip up us a Titan. He looking like, man, what the fuck y'all about to do? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I got the squad, nigga. He's up kicking everybody's ass and getting Jim down to his knees. Meanwhile, Tobias is charged up this big energy thing. What the hell's he gonna do with that? He thought he needed the powers of the amulet to become a hero, but then he realizes he was a hero all along. The amulet assisted, it came back to him. Then he became the legendary troll hunter again with the epic music. All the epic music and all that shit. Then he started kicking his ass. Then he caught up with a sneak attack and then stabbed him in the side. And as you notice behind him, he's got the Heartstone near him. And he ready to finish niggas. But then all of a sudden, Tobias shoots the beam. And then all this light comes up, draining the Titan's powers. And then Jim sliced his ass into oblivion. You done deal, you just caught death. Everybody saved. This nigga ended up having like 7 babies. How the fuck he do that? He saved the world, but he knows all of the Toby. Toby was the one that shut the fire, but he was like, where's Toby at? But when he shot, he got crushed underneath the rocks. He ended up dying, dead as shit. Oh, man. He been with him since the beginning. They can't go out like this, but apparently he's got the green crystal, and now he's about to go back into the past to the future or something like that. He's gonna change the fate of the world again. But he's gotta make sure he doesn't do it right, so that way the Titans don't exist and all that other good shit. Change the course of time and destiny. So he gets his loving one last time, and he's back in his normal house. Toby shows up, he's still alive, meets his girl Claire in gym class. Apparently this is what his science teacher looked like before he turned into a troll. Sets him up with a date with his mom. He tells Toby to go down a different street. For what reason? Not sure yet. He does the Romeo and Juliet play, obviously trying to win Claire's heart. While that's going on, Toby goes down this street, sees this glowing thing, which ends up being a troll hunter amulet. So I guess he wants Toby to be the troll hunter. And there you go. Like I said, there's a bunch of crazy shit happening in this movie. I'm pretty sure I had to watch all the seasons of the Tales of the Arcadia to even get it. Oh no, it is what it is. Pretty good. Troll Hunters, Rise of the Titans on Netflix. Check it out. Like, subscribe, do all that. You know what time. That's easy, easy, miss. Big, goddamn slogan.